Chiefs, and the home Calgary North Stars. This is their home rink. North Stars start with the puck, comes out into the neutral zone, picked it up across the red line, dumped that one back down into the corner. These two teams, both in Pool 4. The North Stars 2-1. This is their 4th game of the tournament. All teams will play 4 games in the round robin format, and the visiting Vancouver are 1-0-1, also in Pool 4. So they're really needing to win here to move on into the playoff rounds coming up here in the next couple days. Of course, the final, as always, goes at Saddledome at 1 o'clock on New Year's Day, as is tradition here at the Max. 42nd annual Max Midget Tournament. Thanks for joining us here on our webcast. This is a fun treat for us up here in the rafters at Max Bell Arena. Puck picked up there by number 24, Joshua Pufel. He gets that out to the neutral zone. Picked up now by number 8, Jack McCown. Back out front. That shot on net. Good stop there. Good kick save. Goaltending has been exceptional the last few days. Been able to see some really, really good young goalies. Improving it right there is Vancouver.
We would like to take this time to acknowledge our gold sponsors, PepsiCo, Coca-Cola. We would like to take this time to acknowledge our gold sponsors, PepsiCo, Coca-Cola, McSweeney's, Dentyne, and Oreo bars. Their support of the Max is greatly appreciated.
Is the size difference in these players. Some are fully developed, others still have to make their way. And the reason I bring that up is the goaltender that just made the save, 6 feet tall, but only 152 pounds, and one sneaks by him. The North Stars have an early lead here. A $1.32 in. The North Stars get on the board first as they try to improve the record to 3-1 in the pool standings. Some Calgary teams have done well this year, others having their troubles. The Calgary Buffaloes winning 11-1 last night, and unfortunately for the Calgary Royals, they dropped an 8-1 score earlier in the tournament. They still have 1 game to go as well as we wrap up the round robin play here at the Max. Draw at center ice here as we're already 1-0. Shots on goal already, 4-0 for the Calgary North Stars. They come across the line, cutting in, nice little move, and going shelf is a great goal there by the North Stars. Brett Huxley going top shelf. He'll fly by the bench for the 2nd time already here. 1:47, and the North Stars already off to a 2-0 lead. Still 3 games to go here, including this one this evening at the Max. If you still want to make it up to Max Bell, we'd love to have you. Tickets are $10. Just a great thing to do at the holidays. As the North Stars win another draw, the goal scorer across center ice throws it out in the corner, picked up by Vancouver. They'll come back the other way. Vancouver's jersey's very, very similar to the Spokane Chiefs in the Western Hockey League. They're wearing white today. North Stars in their traditional green. Another good chance there. That broken up by the defenseman as they come back out into the neutral zone. Picked up again by the North Stars. They'll regroup. Cross ice pass out to center ice. Chipped off the wall. Back into the corner.
Calgary North Stars first goal scored by number 17, Marcus Nguyen. Assist on the goal goes to number 22, Brett Huxley. Nguyen from Huxley. Time of that goal, 1:32. Second goal for the Calgary North Stars, scored by number 22, Brett Huxley. Assist on the goal to number 2, Ethan Casper. And number 17, Marcus Nguyen. Huxley from Casper and Nguyen. Time of the second goal, 1:43.
Game starts so quickly that there's 2 games. They have to announce 2 goals back-to-back there. Huxley with points on both goals.
The Max Tournament would like to take this opportunity to thank St. Polytechnique. The Max Tournament would like to take this opportunity to thank St. Polytechnique for their support of the tournament and the use of their site for overflow parking. If you're looking to further your education, please contact SAIT at sait.ca.
Is a nice little shot as he went upstairs on the goalie. Draw back down deep inside North Stars territory. Calgary wins the draw again as they come back into the neutral zone, throwing that one back down into the corner. Comes back to the near side to our broadcast location up here in the rafters. Penalty call here. It's going to be a slash. And once again, this one will be against Vancouver.
Hockey tournament would
Not
like
the start
to
they
thank our
wanted.
two-way communication sponsor, Westcan Wireless, Canada's premier supplier of advanced integrated radio communication solutions and services.
Jacob Myers will sit down with the slash here in the first period of this round-robin game at the Max Midget. This is also the home rink for the Calgary Canucks, as well as the Calgary North Stars. They both have dressing rooms in the end of the rink they're in right now. The Canucks on the right,
Vancouver
on the left
Northeast
corner,
Chiefs
it is the North
penalty
Stars
number
room.
17, Jacob Myers, 2 minutes for slashing. Myers for slashing. Time of that penalty, 3 minutes, 13 seconds.
So comfort at home is nice. Just like Christmas, have your own dressing room. They were very comfortable. I walked through the Zamboni entrance right by the North Stars dressing room. We even got a shoe rack for all the boys out front. So they really are at home here at the Max. And with a 2-0 lead here early in the first period, on the power play, a coin, cross ice. As they try to set up the power play, back out to the other side. A lot of movement here. With the puck now cutting back in to the middle of the slot. That one whistles wide, goes back out in the center ice. And the North Stars will regroup again here. A minute left still on this. Ooh, that was dangerous. Came out from the corner, kicked back out into the other corner. North Stars now with the puck. Come back down to the far wall here. They hold it in. Back into the slot. Looking to get a quick change for the right defenseman. Back out on the ice. And right on the ice there is Jack McCown, number 9, keeping it in. He dangles with it, throws it back up to the point. Good shot there. That goes off a couple bodies in front and rattles into the corner. North Stars now with a nice little drop pass there between the legs. Back out into the slot. Good shot there. Handled easily by Vancouver. Still trying to kill the rest of this penalty. They're down to 12 seconds. They do get control of the puck, and that one goes all the way down the ice, back into North Star zone. They'll have 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Jacob Myers rejoins the play, wearing number 17 for Vancouver. Back cross ice. Cutting inside. Here comes Vancouver down the love. Oh, and what a great little pass. It's 2-1. Just a lovely play there by Christian Lowe. He got the puck on the wall, came inside, dished it off in front of the net, and bang, it's 2-1. They've cut this lead in half. Only Vancouver's second shot on goal. Draw at center ice. This time won by Vancouver. Vancouver down into the corner. The Chiefs had a slow start, took a penalty, killed the penalty. They're right back in this thing. Only down by 1 goal now.
Vancouver Northeast Chiefs first goal, scorer number 9, Daniel Juka. Assist on the goal goes to number 10, Christian Lowe, and number 7, Dante Baratoni. Juka from Lowe and Baratoni. Time of that goal, 5 minutes, 28 seconds.
So there you have it. The goal was at 5:28. Our third goal already. So if you're stuck on the Deerfoot, you've already missed 3 goals. Back the other way. Calgary behind the net. Goaltender loses the puck. Back over in the corner. Vancouver regaining control, looking to tie this thing up. Fighting for it in the corner, dishing it back to the point. Vancouver with control now, as Calgary is doing their best to clear the zone. Nobody on the wing there for the breakout pass, however, and it's thrown right back up the middle. Vancouver with control, the Chiefs. Battling for it in the corner. Back out into center ice, and that one will go almost the length of the ice as it curls into the corner. Good little battle in the corner, but it is won by Vancouver. Good support there on the wall. Chiefs come back up across center ice. That is broken up, however. They battle for it in the neutral zone, and the puck goes back down into the corner. That one blown down on an icing call with 13:06 remaining in the first.
The Max Tournament would like to thank the Calgary Flames.
The Max Major Midget Hockey Tournament would like to thank our two-way communication sponsor, WestCan Wireless, Canada's premier supplier of advanced integrated radio communication solutions and services.
In Vancouver zone, won again by Calgary. They've owned the circle so far. That one dished off. Good little play. Unable to control it there is number 15, Connor Burke. And a nice stop there. We'll have another draw down to the left of Vancouver's goal. Calgary gets a quick line change in here.
The Max AAA Midget World Invitational Tournament would like to welcome our official sports suppliers, True Hockey, Made True, Play True, Kobe Apparel Canada, and Tuxedo Source for Sports, the official supplier to the Max Tournament.
Face-off one this time by Vancouver, back behind the net. Chiefs dish that one out. Handled there by the North Stars. North Stars cross-ice pass. Try to get a shot on net, that one tipped wide. Picked up by Vancouver. The Chiefs come back out of their own zone. Cross-ice pass. Broken up there. And just floating into the corner. Nice little battle in the corner. Won by the North Stars. Stars trying to regroup here. Picked up there by Moore. Drop back. And now we'll have a rush by the defenseman. Number 2, Ethan Casper. 2003 product, 6'1", 165. I'm going to continue as we
Take
go.
this opportunity to remind you that 50/50 tickets are available through sellers throughout the building, $2 each, 3 for $5, 10 for $10. Check the video display for the running total. Next draw will be at 5 p.m. tonight.
I'm going to continue to describe the size differences in some of these players. You can see it when you're here at the Max, that some of these players are lucky enough to almost be 6'2". Some of the goalies, one of them yesterday was 6'5". Looked like a young Devin Dubnyk in there. Obviously size as a goaltender or a defenseman can be handy also as a forward. But just interesting to see what stage of development some of these players are at. Of course, this has been a hockey hotbed for developing stars, not only in the National Hockey League, but also professional levels like the American Hockey League and over in Europe. We've got a team here from Chicago this year and one from Russia as well. Glad to have them on board. That one dished back out in front of his slot. Can't be picked up, however, by the North Stars, and they'll be forced to go back into their zone and regroup. This game was a 2:30 start today. The next game will be at 5:15. As mentioned, if you want to make it back up here to Max Bell, also a full slate of games at Father David Bauer Arena. That's where I've spent the last couple days as the in-house public address announcer. So if I sound a little choppy on here, it's only been about a decade and a half since I've called play-by-play. Thanks for joining us on the webcast, however. One of the first years we've had an opportunity to do this at the Max, and I believe we're going to try to do it in the future again. Allows people not able to make it up to the game to have a chance to watch us and see some great hockey here during the Christmas vacation. The Vancouver Chiefs regain zone coverage there. That gets thrown back out into the neutral zone. The North Stars regain control. Nice hit there, right on the line as they battle for the puck in the corner. North Stars get that back out into the neutral zone. Going back for Vancouver will be Jack McCown again, and dropped off there. That breakout didn't go very well, and the other number 9 just made them pay. It's 3-1 North Stars here with 10:11 remaining in the first. So Daniel Juka of Vancouver was making a play, and the other 9 picked up the puck. Jack McCown of the North Stars, and gets the 3rd goal already here today for the North Stars. Shots on goal, 8-2. There's been some lopsided shot totals in this tournament already. one game yesterday, one of the teams only had 8 shots going into the third period. So some teams have had their struggles, others have had great success already here at the Max. It's not always the teams you think that'll be successful, however.
Stars third goal scored by number 9, Jack McEwen. Unassisted. McEwen unassisted. Time of that goal, 9 minutes, 49 seconds.
McEwen with the third goal here for the North Stars. I was calling him McCown. Did anybody notice? Probably his family sitting at home wondering what this guy's doing up in the booth. North Stars pick up the puck again, just across center ice. Ref lets him get a goal with a little bit of a hook there, and that one juggled but handled by the Chiefs. Captain Clark Huxley of the North Stars with that, and now Vancouver regains control, coming back down into the zone. Only one man, however, and all 5 North Stars collapse on the Chief. Not able to handle it there, and that one goes back down behind the net, controlled again by Vancouver. The Chiefs desperately need to win this hockey game. They're trailing 3-1 here in the first. Good hit there as the North Stars regain control. I was saying that it's not always the team you predict to do well at the Max. Sometimes teams come in hot, they get in a pool that really favors them. The teams, they match up differently. It's not the same as just looking at the regular season standings. While some of the teams that do have good records in the AMHL this year have had success so far, there are other teams that do come out as a surprise. And it's a very special time of year. The trophy, obviously, just awesome. See it handed out every year at the Saddle Dome. It means a lot to these kids, and everybody knows what's on the line here. So it'll be really interesting to see as this whittles down on who the teams will be represented for the pools and playing off in the playoffs before we do get to championship. The Calgary North Stars leading the Vancouver Northeast Chiefs by a score of 3-1. We'll have another face-off down deep in Chiefs territory. Marcus Nugent looks like he's getting thrown out of the face-off circle here. And it will be Huxley taking the draw for the North Stars. He wins that draw. Calgary doing really well inside the face-off circle here. Back out into the neutral zone, controlled there again by the Chiefs. They turned it over, back off one of the legs in front of the North Stars bench. All the players up on their feet on the North Stars bench. Everybody really engaged in this hockey game. A really good start with the 3-1 lead here already. Fatigue is a huge issue in this tournament. These teams play a ton of hockey in a few days, and it's really tough, as most people know, especially at the professional level. Hockey players are creatures of habit, getting up at the same time. A lot of NHL teams not enjoying day games, not a whole lot of them, except for, of course, the one that we all enjoy, the Winter Classic, coming up on New Year's Day. It'll be the Stars and the Predators in a weird matchup outside this year. Those two organizations happy to represent themselves, as are these two here at the Max Midget. North Star and Vancouver Chiefs regain control there. Nice little spin move, but the puck drifts back out into the neutral zone. Vancouver regrouping there. Low in the corner, looking for a second assist. That one goes out in front. A good stop there, however. David Guerrero, a 5'10", 173-pounder. Great action here at Max Bell. Thanks for joining us here on our webcast. The officials, not only the players, are probably very tired at this point of the tournament. 3 days, getting up at different times, games starting at 9 in the morning, and then sometimes you have a night game. So really coaching it through and looking at the schedule and making sure you have ample rest for all these games to have your teams give the best performance. The other thing I was thinking about yesterday was injuries. Some of these guys are probably going through some nagging injuries including exhaustion. And they battle for it exhaustively in the corner. Vancouver coming up with the puck, throwing it back to the point. That one doesn't get out. They're having trouble on the wall, and that one is stuffed home by the North Stars. We've got a 4-1 lead here at the Max. North Stars really maintaining emotion here in this contest. And now up to a 3-goal lead in the first period with 5:57 remaining. I'd like to thank our crew for all these great images here at Max Bell Arena. Right back to the action with 5:49 remaining here in the first. It's 4-1. The Calgary North Stars.
Calgary North Stars' fourth goal, scored by number 19, Dean Spack. Assist on the goal, number 10, Clark Huxley, and number 20, Nate Prosser. Spack from Huxley, and Prosser. Time of that goal, 14 minutes, 3 seconds.
So Spat and Huxley hooking up for the fourth goal. Third point already for the captain of the North Stars. Some of these teams are racking the points, and players in particular trying to really show the scouts everything they can in this short Christmas tournament. Scouts from the Western Hockey League, the Alberta Junior Hockey League, and the BCHL littered throughout the stands throughout the tournament. These players trying to show their best and showcase their skills in order to set themselves up for the next step in the hockey journey, whether that be junior, college, or the CIS route for many of these players. Battle in the corner. There's going to be another penalty here. This will be a trip with 4:56 remaining. I believe this one is going against Vancouver again. Not what the Chiefs wanted, as they already trail by 3 here. And headed to the box there will be Thomas Vela, the 5'9" product, 176 pounds. He wears the assistant captain logo for the Chiefs here. He'll sit down for 2 minutes or less.
Vancouver Northeast Chiefs penalty, number 19, Thomas Vela. 2 minutes for tripping. Vela for tripping. Time of that penalty, 15 minutes, 4 seconds.
So Vela sits in the box, and the North Stars have control on the power play with a commanding 4-1 lead. Full control there as it's dished off the boards, back to the point. Nice little give and go as they work it. Goaltender without his stick. Tries to pick it back up. And the North Stars regain control here on the power play. Huxley with 3 points here in the first period. Dishes it back, it gets back into the neutral zone. They battle for it. Prosser across the line. Back in the zone. Foster on top of him, pushing him. Both players battle. Bit of an ugly pass back up the center of the ice. Not how the coaches would draw that one up, but they're on the PK and they'll do anything to kill it here right now, trying to stay in this hockey game, trailing by 3. That one called on the offside. With 3:53 remaining here in the first period, the North Stars and the Chiefs at the Max. Really good communication from the officials this week with both benches. Every time there's a discrepancy, it's explained to both benches. I had the privilege of sitting beside one of the directors of officiating. Just amazing what the officials pick up that the coaches probably don't see, that the broadcasters don't see. Just looking for a real consistent effort. This is also a very big training ground for these officials. So we're very lucky to have some of the top officials at this tournament. Calgary continues on in the power play here as Vela continues to sit in the box for the Chiefs. North Stars cross ice. That one back on net, juggled for a second. But with control, the Chiefs with 33 seconds remaining here on the power play. Most of these teams are staying at the Delta or at the Westin downtown. We'd like to thank both those for sponsoring this tournament, both great hotels. Of course, this time of year, not a lot of corporate travel going on downtown Calgary. So just an awesome place for these players to really feel like NHL stars early on in their careers, at staying at some nice hotels here in a world-class city of Calgary. Vancouver battles for it just inside the line. They'll try to get it back out. That gets dished back down in the corner, ringed around the wall, and not controlled there. And here's a break for Vancouver. Coming down on the break. Inside, backhand. What a snipe that was. Number 15, Ben Fontaine, putting his stamp on this game and cutting this lead back to 4-2. That's a shorty. Nice little backhand move there for the Chiefs. That's a huge goal for them. With 3 minutes remaining here in the first, shots on goal are 13-3 for the North Stars. North Stars wearing their traditional green.
For Northeast Chiefs' second goal, scored by number 15, Ben Fontaine. Fontaine unassisted. That was a shorthanded goal. Time of that goal, 17 minutes.
Great goal by Fontaine. Is back to the action and another goal. It's flooding in here in Calgary. The North Stars with their 5th of the day. A 5-2 lead now with 2:37 remaining. And there goes those traditional greens with the stars down the pants and socks. Great uniforms for the North Stars. Looking around this rink, just a tradition of excellence. Awesome around the ring. Some of the old players, great old shots. If you've never had a chance to come inside Max Bell, I encourage you to do so. It's a really, really cool rink here in Calgary. Vancouver winning the draw here. They just got back in the hockey game and it slips away from them again. They trail by 3. Vancouver with control in the corner, but picked up now by the North Stars. North Stars come back outside in the neutral zone. Here's the goal.
Scored by number 23, Tristan Ripplinger. Assist on the goal goes to number 9, Jack McEwen. Ripplinger from McEwen. Time of that goal, 17 minutes, 23 seconds.
So we hadn't heard Ripplinger's name yet tonight, but we've sure heard Huxley's a lot. As long as McEwen and Huxley are on the ice, it looks like there's more goals to come, perhaps, for the North Stars. No traffic in front. That one controlled by the Chiefs with 1:51 remaining here at the max. There'll be another face-off. This becoming a familiar scene here on our webcast. To the left of the Vancouver net. We'll see if the North Stars can stay hot inside the face-off circle as well. Another draw one, this time the other way. Coaches will be talking about that in the room between periods. Calgary really owning the face-offs, time of possession, controlling the puck and the play. 15-3 now the shots in favor of the North Stars. Vancouver picks that up back into the neutral zone, and the North Stars will regroup once again. Foster for Vancouver, gaining control. They battle for it in the corner. That's slashed, and it just floats over to the goaltender.
We have an update from Father David Bauer. At the end of the first period, Saskatchewan Contacts 5, Beardy's Blackhawks 0.
Well, there's a lopsided score from Father David Bauer, a 5-0 lead. Yesterday, during the game at Father David Bauer, we were updating Team Canada scores, and as things were slipping away for the Canadians, the updates became less regular. The Russians obviously very happy with a 6-0 win in the World Juniors yesterday. The Canadians will try to regroup and get back in that tournament after a day off at that tournament today. Just hockey going on everywhere. NHL back in action today as well.
There's 1 minute of play remaining in the first period.
If you love hockey and you love Christmas, it's a great combo. Watching these games live and then heading home to watch the World Juniors, obviously in a different time zone with the games in the Czech Republic. Battle for it, center ice there, Fontaine, the goal scorer for Vancouver, and then that one whistles by. Picked up there. Samilstik for Vancouver. They'll battle for it right in front of both team benches. Interesting setup here in both rinks at Max Bell and Father David Bauer, that both teams are just separated by the glass. It was very interesting seeing a lot of the chatter between both benches. Not necessarily the coaches, but the players with plenty to say to each other. This game not as heated as some of the ones earlier in the tournament, however. Both these teams showing a little bit of fatigue, I think, at this stage. Who could blame them? And that's the end of one. It's 5-2 North Stars after one period of play here at Max Bell Arena. You're watching our webcast here at the 2019 Max Midget Hockey Tournament.
Shots on net after the first period. The Calgary North Stars had 17 shots, while the Vancouver North Chiefs had 5. After one period of play, it's North Stars 5, Chiefs 2.
Since 1977, Circle K stores have supported youth hockey in Alberta through the Max Midget Hockey Tournament. 41 years later, they're happy to see such inspiring athletes with hustle, heart, and passion continuing the tradition of this incredible tournament. We want to send a special thanks to Circle K convenience stores for their many years of support. The sponsor of the day is Coca-Cola, Coca-Cola Canada, refreshing local communities from the mountains to the Maritimes, one serving at a time.
Like to welcome everyone back inside Max
Now goal for
Bell.
Vancouver Northeast Chiefs, number 35, Callum Tongue.
5-2 lead for the North Stars here at the Max. Vancouver making a goaltending change here to start out the period. So already the second goalie for the Chiefs as they try to battle back into this thing early in the second period here at Max Bell. The undefeated Calgary Buffaloes coming up next against the Lethbridge Hurricanes here at the Max. Still a chance to...
The sponsor of the day is Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola Canada. Refreshing local communities from the mountains to the Maritimes. One serving at a time.
Back and forth between the rinks, both here at Father David Bauer. So in the future, if you're planning some Christmas holidays, it is nice to look at the schedule before and see how many of the teams you can catch, especially when the international teams are here as well. That one handled easily by Vancouver's goalie, but then knocked out. The goalie
41 years of
shaking that off.
incredible hockey memories. Brought to you by Circle K Convenience. Circle K Convenience.
The Max Tournament Committee would like to thank Global for their TV and radio support in the promotion of this year's tournament.
Years of support.
Callum Tongue, number 35 for the Vancouver Northeast Chiefs, in net now. He juggled that one off. Thought he was battling a little bit of an injury there, but shakes it off. He's ready now as the North Stars win another face-off. They owned the draws in the first period. They continue this trend here in the second as Vancouver brings that around behind their own net and they battle for it. Juka here, center ice battling with Jones. Jones winning that battle for the North Stars. They regroup. Back to the captain, Huxley. Jones regrouping. Throws it off the wall there, looking for Spack up the wall. Spack still waiting for it and now getting the puck. The assistant captain for the Calgary North Stars battles for it. That one back into the zone. They'll throw it back out to center ice. No one touches that one. It'll go all the way down the length of the sheet for an icing call
Join us
here.
on January 1st at the Scotiabank Saddledome for the championship game at
22 here in the second period. 18-6 the shots. The North Stars on top of the Chiefs. Here on Sunday afternoon at the Max. North Stars battle for it. Now Vancouver regaining control. That one goes back out in front. Missed opportunity there. Now Foster with the puck. 22 in the corner. Back to the point. Handled there by Lynn. Lynn, number 8. Throws it back in. Behind the net again. They used to call that Gretzky's office. He hasn't been in the office in almost 2 decades now since Gretzky retired in '99 with the Rangers. Chipped off the wall there by the North Stars, back into the neutral zone, regained control for the Chiefs. The Chiefs now across the line. They lose control as both teams having trouble controlling the puck, and now regrouped by Vancouver. The Chiefs now back into the zone, and now it's the North Stars' turn. Controlled there by Ethan Casper. Casper out into center ice. And now regaining control is Vancouver. That one on the wrong side of the red, however, and that will be an icing call. So for the
sponsor of the day is Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola Canada. Refreshing local communities from the mountains to the Maritimes. One serving at a time.
So the first time tonight now in the other zone, still Vancouver's zone, however. McEwen will take the draw here for the North Stars. Just a great place to call the game here at Max Bell, up in the old press box. Things set up great here by the volunteer staff. Want to thank all the volunteers. Just an outstanding crew here at the Max. Really, really excited to be part of it this year. But the volunteers in the office, just absolute professionals in how they handle all the volunteer crews. A lot of moving parts to this tournament with so many games. Also like to thank all the rink attendants here, Zamboni drivers, everybody who plays a part here in this awesome tournament in Calgary, the 42nd annual Max Midget Hockey Tournament.
the Max Tournament Committee would like
Circle K, obviously the title sponsor for this. Also providing all of us with coffee to keep us awake through all this hockey. We haven't needed a whole lot of help. It's been pretty good action to this point in the tournament. As Myers is going to try to set up off a set play, they almost win the draw to him for Vancouver. That one slashed back down the other way. We're going to do this again as the draw will come back down inside
We would
Calgary's
like to
territory.
acknowledge our silver sponsors, Cormark.
So another face-off inside the North Star zone. They lead this hockey game by a score of 5-2, 16:42 remaining here in the second. Still a lot of hockey to go, so if Vancouver, having switched their goaltender, can get a couple quick ones here, we could still have an exciting finish here this afternoon at Max Bell. 4 North Stars battle for it on the wall there, but it comes out the other way, and it'll be Myers chipping it up to Johnson. Johnson cuts back into center, and there it is. Huge goal for the Chiefs. That one slips 5-hole. Nice little play off the wall by Myers to Johnson. Johnson with the goal. His first point today. It's 5-3 in favor of the North Stars. The Chiefs 2 back again. They were trailing by 2, making it 4-2 before the North Stars regained a 3-goal lead. Now back down to a 2-goal lead with 16:18 remaining in the second. Spack battling for it there, and he draws a penalty as Vancouver is going to go back on the penalty kill. The North Stars going back to the power play. Going to the wrong box here. Juka finds the right penalty box just to our broadcast left here. He'll sit for 2 minutes or less, as Harry Neal used to say. Draw one again by the North Stars. Boy, have they been good in the face-off.
Vancouver Northeast Chiefs goal, scored by number 14, Caden Johnson. Assist on the goal goes to number 17, Jacob Myers, and number 24, Nico Kamatsola. Johnson from Myers and Kamatsola, time of that goal, 3 minutes 42 seconds. Vancouver Northeast Chiefs penalty to number 9, Daniel Juka, 2 minutes for interference. Juka for interference, time of that penalty, 3 minutes 44 seconds.
Spack controls it at the point, back inside. They can't get a shot off there. The North Stars do regain control here on the power play. Minute 18 remaining in the power play. Fanning on the shot at the point there. Spack regaining control, however. Now it's Nugent back out into the slot. Picked up. Good stop there by the Chiefs. But the North Stars regain control. They regroup. That one back to the point. Just goes off the glove of the Chiefs goaltender and regained again by Huxley. On the wall. Spack at the point. Throws it back in. Try to get the power play set up. That one just comes into the goaltender and is controlled easily with 15:04 remaining here in the second.
Driving Force is the official vehicle supplier to the Max Tournament. For your car or truck rental or leasing needs, call Driving Force Rentals, Sales, and Leasing, or visit them online at drivingforce.ca.
The North Stars coaching staff have done a fabulous job here. And you're seeing it in the face-off circle tonight. Another win on the draw. Controlled by the North Stars in the corner. They'll try to set things back up here on the power play. That one back on net. Controlled easily, however. Some steady goaltending now between the pipes for the Chiefs, as Callum Tung is taken over here in the second period of this matchup between the North Stars and the Chiefs. North Stars regroup behind the net. They'll come out the entire length of the ice. Cross center. Carrying it on there is Prosser. Prosser up over top of the net. That one goes into the corner. Controlled again by the North Stars. They'll get it back to the point. Cross ice pass. And now the North Stars with control again. A lot of these players on the ice always with several points today. Both goals and assists. As they got off to a quick start here at the Max in the first period, getting a 2-0 lead within the first 5 minutes of the contest. And now, with 5 goals on the board already The North Stars have control. Back into the corner. Trying to dish it back out front, but broken up by the Chiefs. Picked up off the wall. Cross ice. Nice play there as they try to kill this thing. And they have. Low now for the Chiefs in the corner. Battling for it there. Vancouver with control behind the net. They try to wrap them on right back up underneath the North Stars goaltender, but having none of that.
Canada is the official supplier of photocopying and fax.
Having none of that was David Guerrero, the goaltender for the Calgary North Stars. Each one of these pools here at the Max Midget has a Calgary team. So the four quadrants represented. The Northeast here at Max Bell with the North Stars. The Southeast, Calgary Buffaloes. Southwest is the Calgary Royals. And the Calgary Flames representing the Northwest. The other Calgary Flames getting ready to face off against the Vancouver Canucks at the Saddledome this evening. That one controlled there and kicked the net off. Nice play there by Guerrero. The officials will wave that one down. And then the fifth
The
pool.
Max Tournament would like to thank our transportation sponsor, Canada Coach Lines.
And getting in and out of the tournament for the Airdrie Bisons. Considered the fifth team representing Southern Alberta here at the Max Midget Tournament. Draw one now by Vancouver. It's been few and far between here in the first two periods. Vancouver getting control there. Now Phillips back into his own zone, battling for it on the wall. North Stars winning that battle, coming up with the puck. Turning back right to the slot. They battle for it. And back out front. Vancouver now trying to regain control as they've clawed their way back into this one, only trailing by 2 now. Spack on net, and that one controlled easily by Callum Tongue of the Chiefs.
Don't forget.
So a real big league feel here at the Max Midget. One of the things I found interesting was a lot of the teams actually get dressed right beside each other, which is obviously not traditional in professional hockey circles, but literally next door to each other. A very, very cramped house here. The North Stars obviously enjoying the fact that they have their home dressing room, which is on the other side of Max Bell Arena, but at Father David Bauer, it was incredible seeing all the teams kind of folded up on top of each other. Massage tables. Mount Royal College actually has some massage therapists here getting their hours over the holidays as they have a massage room set up for the players and all the staff.
The Max Midget.
The main entrance full of all the souvenirs and gifts you can pick up for your family here at the Max. And the concession has been extremely busy as well. Almost as busy as Vancouver's goaltending tandem tonight. Has another shot, the 22nd of the night for the Calgary North Stars. With control now behind the net. They throw it back out in front. They kick for it there. Falling right on top of the goaltender is number 15, Connor Burke of the North Stars. No call. And Burke gets the puck again, juggles with it there, falls to his knees, back on his feet now as they throw it back down behind the net. Controlled by Vancouver. Vancouver trying to set it up, but picked up there by Spack. Spack back out in front. He picks it up, throws it back into the corner. That one whistles wide. Calgary maintaining the pressure here against Vancouver. Good hit in the corner. Ethan Casper on the other end of that one there for the North Stars. Picked up now behind the net. It's Aiden Moore. Moore throwing it back in. Really good low cycle right now for the North Stars. They've got control of it again. They throw it back inside, cross ice. Picked up again by Spack. That one back on net. Night play to kick that one to the corner there by Tongue. And now behind the net, the North Stars battle for it again. Another good battle. They win it again. Back out front, that one just goes wide on the right-hand side of the net. And Vancouver forced to throw that one right up into the rafters, which is where we are broadcasting here on our webcast here at the 42nd Annual Max Midget Hockey Tournament. Goes across the ice, you have to duck underneath it. Just an awesome setup. That one just went off one of the vents, falling back down onto the ice. So the draw will stay inside the Vancouver zone here. We'll see if Calgary stays hot on the draws. That one was a draw, but picked up for Vancouver. We'll give them the win on that one. And with control now behind the net, the Chiefs get it back out into center ice. Myers helping along the wall there. Goes back down behind the net and controlled in the North Stars end. We'll have another face-off now with 10:23 remaining in this contest between the Calgary North Stars and the Vancouver Chiefs. 10:23 remaining. Halfway home in this contest for these two teams. Vancouver will still have one more game to go in the round robin. This is the fourth game for Calgary. They're looking good to advance into the playoff pool. How it works is each team in their pool, if you win your pool, you move on, and then it goes down to record. 8 teams move on to the playoff rounds. We started with 25. The North Stars, one of the 25, now get that one back inside. That'll be controlled there by the Chiefs goaltender. So really important to win your pool, obviously to get on with no doubt. So the things that you're seeing in the tournament so far of teams racking up the scores sometimes, it's actually necessary in this tournament. Goals for and against can come in to play. It happens a lot, especially when teams are tying. There is no overtime, so these teams sometimes have to split the points. So points are at a premium. Kind of a more traditional setup here at the Max than the shootouts that we've become so familiar with in hockey. As a traditionalist, I've never been a really huge fan of the shootout. And in a tournament like this, you'd hate to see it decided like that. So they allow the teams to tie. You see they get quite tired as the games go on. Like we've been talking about different times for games and sleep schedules, being on the road here for almost all these teams. It's a real grind to win the Max. A lot of teams have used it to set up for later in the season. Alberta teams looking to win the TELUS Cup. It can be an exhausting 5 or 6 days here at the Max. A lot of families here over the holidays as well, supporting players on both sides. Just a really cool vibe. You see the players getting ready for the next game in the stands, taping their sticks, trying to get mentally focused for the next game, which will be the Buffaloes and the Hurricanes. We'll also be webcasting that game, and we'll have color and play-by-play as the Buffaloes try to remain undefeated here at the Max. But right now, it's the Chiefs and the North Stars battling for it in the corner. Low down there for the Chiefs, battles for it. He's on the wrong end of that one as the North Stars have regained control. That one chipped right onto the North Stars bench and casually caught by their assistant coach.
We take this minute to remind you that 50-50 tickets are still on sale for the Max 50-50.
Yeah, the 50-50 is no joke at this tournament. I've seen pots in excess of $2,000 a few times already this week. So with the economy struggling in Calgary, you can't tell on the 50-50 board at this Christmas event. $1,909 right now on the 50-50 board here at Ken Bracco Arena, also known as Max Bell, in a nice gesture a few seasons ago, renaming it after Ken Bracco. The Bracco family, a huge part of this tournament every single year. I'd like to thank them, obviously, for the support of these midget hockey players pursuing their dreams of becoming hockey players. That one whistles off into the corner. It's going to go all the way back down into the North Star zone, controlled there by Trishchuk, defenseman. Alexei Trishchuk, defenseman, 5'11", 180 pounds. So already physically mature, probably ready for the next step in his hockey career. Some of these players still see a large growth spurt in the next couple of years, which is why it's really interesting to watch them develop. Another stoppage in play here. Shots on goal, 25-11, as the North Stars lead the Chiefs with 8:35 remaining here in the second, a 5-3 score. If you're just joining us, still 2 more games to go here at Ken Bracco Arena, just off the Deerfoot here in Calgary. Still a chance to get up here and really enjoy some exciting action here at the 42nd annual Max Midget Hockey Tournament. Another draw deep inside Vancouver zone. Westlake for the North Stars will take this draw. He's got Burke on the right wing. Casper waiting at the point. Puck comes back. Won there again by the North Stars. They've owned the face-off circle all day. Battle for it in the corner. Controlled there. Keeping it in at the line is the North Stars. Slash there, not called by the official, and the stick snapped right in two. There goes $300. Foster not very happy about it. His parents probably aren't either. So a missed call there by the official as that stick slashed in half, and now Lynn battling for it back in his own zone. Vancouver looking to regain control. That one comes back out, and there's that broken stick. Going around it like a drill is Burke, and now a penalty being called against Vancouver. So Calgary getting away with one, and now Vancouver is going to head back onto the penalty kill. They can't seem to buy a break here today at the Max. So it'll be Smale sitting down for 2 minutes for the trip on Burke of the North Stars. Scramble draw again.
Northeast Chiefs penalty, number 25, Dylan Smale. 2 minutes for tripping. Smale for tripping. Time of that penalty, 12 minutes, 13 seconds.
So Smale sitting down for Vancouver. The North Stars with control. Dishing that one back on net. Controlled easily by the Chiefs, and we'll do it again. As Nugent and a few other North Stars battling in front of the net. Cooler heads prevail, and we'll have another face-off to the right of the Vancouver net. Minute 42 remaining here on the power play for the North Stars, who lead this contest by 2 with 7:29 remaining here. Face-off won again by the North Stars, but then scrambled and picked up by Vancouver behind their own net. They throw that one back up the middle. It gets outside the line. Good hit there on O'Coin. Vancouver getting a little more physical now. Another hit by Vela in the corner. He falls down. That may have not have been a right idea, as he's outside the play now, and it's 4-on-3, but now catching up is number 19 for the Chiefs. Nugent now with control. Nugent back to the line to Spack. Cross ice. Back out to the point. Shot on net. Controlled there. A blocker save. Back into the corner. Good control there by the Chiefs goaltender. Back out front. Another shot by the North Star. That one whistles wise. It was Nugent. Looking to join the score sheet with so many of his teammates already today. And controlled now by Vancouver. Good move to the outside. We've got a delayed call here. And the hockey gods have spoken. It is an interference call, this time against the Calgary North Stars. So Vancouver will have a chance to head back onto the power play here and cut into this 2-goal lead after they kill the remainder of the Smale penalty. There's 39 seconds remaining still on that penalty, with 6:26 remaining here in the second. Lopsided shot total, 29-11 in favor of the North Stars. Vancouver wins the draw.
North Stars penalty, number 11, Ethan O'Coin. 2 minutes for interference. O'Coin for interference. Time of that penalty, 13 minutes, 34 seconds.
O'Coin sitting for the North Stars. 4-on-4 hockey here. At Max Bell, controlled on the wall by Vancouver. The Chiefs cut to the middle of the net. That one just kicked off. I believe it was actually the North Stars skate, but controlled there by Guerrero. Another face-off coming up. You can see how tired some of the players are as they change. Not exactly racing to the bench to get off. Riley McKinstry, the assistant coach for the North Stars, directing traffic to his defenseman. He was a great defenseman himself. His career cut short due to an unfortunate injury, but really great to see him inside the game and giving back to this great tournament as a coach here at the Max tournament. Product of the Calgary Buffaloes program, the AAA Bisons. McKinstry on the bench for the second season here for the North Stars. And now Lowe with control for Vancouver. Comes back down around the ice. He's fighting for it in the corner. Vancouver regaining control. Juka tries a cross-ice pass. That goes off a North Stars skate, and it'll be regrouped and controlled by Hansel, looking for a return feed, but that cut off by the Chiefs as they dish it back down deep into the zone. They are on the power play now for another 30 seconds. Under 5 minutes to play here in the second period. At the 42nd annual Max Midget Hockey Tournament, picked up by Casper, fighting for it. Good penalty killing there by Casper in the corner for the North Stars, and now picked up by the Chiefs. They battle for it, and Juka is going to get control of the puck in front of the North Stars bench with 8 seconds remaining on this power play. The puck goes all the way down, and they ice the puck on the power play. With only 4 seconds remaining, it looks like the North Stars are going to be able to kill this. Man advantage.
The Westin Calgary is Calgary's premier downtown hotel and the official hotel for the Max tournament. The tournament thanks the Westin Hotel for their support. Westin, relax and recharge in downtown Calgary.
Back at center ice, that one goes back into the corner, and it is controlled by Vancouver. Lynn with control on the wall. He throws it off into the neutral zone. Picked up there. Guerrero comes outside his net, unable to control it, but the North Star is able to chip it out into the zone. Coming up the left-hand wing, Connor Burke. Burke now with control, still has the puck. Gets it back, throws it back on net into the corner and battled off there by the Chiefs. It'll be taken back out into the neutral zone as they just chip it off the wall back into the corner. North Stars regaining control with 3:45 remaining here in the second period. Little slash there by Foster for Vancouver. The officials let that one go. They've been very fair here so far today, letting some stuff go but calling some of the other infractions. Both teams now have been on the power play. They battle for it on the wall. Foster loses that battle. It's Nugent now, 17 in the corner. Back to Huxley. He's got a few points already here today, looking for another. He drives the middle of the net. That one goes back on net, handled there by Tongue. Kicked into the corner, back out into the neutral zone. Picked up by the North Stars. The North Stars looking to regroup here with 3 minutes to go in the second period. Coming back into the corner, they throw it back out into the neutral zone. Chiefs now up the wing. Almost had a breakaway pass there, but cut off there by Trischuk. Trischuk back in front. He chips that back in front and controlled by Tongue, who has been steady here, which is the coach's plan for the Vancouver Chiefs.
We have an update from Father David Bauer at the end of 2 periods. Saskatoon Contacts 8, Beardy Blackhawks 1. That's at the end of the second period.
So there's another high-scoring game here at the Max, reaffirming that goals for and against, especially at this time of the tournament after you've already had a few games, becoming more and more of a factor. So we'll have to keep an eye on that score at Father David Bauer. 8-1 the score. Here it's 5-3. Fontaine across center ice. Goes back into the corner. Controlled there. They battle for it. The North Stars picking up the puck. They battle for it in the corner. Nice play there by the North Stars defenseman. Back out to Huxley into the neutral zone. He battles for it. Chips away from him. But Jones regains control. Jones will drive the net. Huxley up the left-hand side. That one just goes off the front of the crease. And Spack regains control. Dishes that one back in and controlled with 1:55 remaining here in the second period. The Calgary North Stars leading the Northeast Chiefs from Vancouver by a score of 5-3 here at the Max.
We remind you to stay in your seats at the conclusion of the game. We will present the players of the game from each team with special gifts.
The Calgary North Stars, but unable to control it there at the point is Prosser. Now to Burke. Burke will get control for the North Stars. One of the smaller forwards here. 5'8", 154-pound forward for the Calgary North Stars. That one will come in offside. They'll blow that down. The draw will be right in front of the North Stars bench. 4 o'clock here in Calgary. Next game is at 5:15 here at Max Bell Arena, the Ken Bracco Arena. So if you see on the schedule KB, that stands for Ken Bracco. We're in the main rink for the Calgary North Stars and the Calgary Canucks in the Alberta Junior Hockey League. The main facility for the Max tournament. Second facility at Father David Bauer by the University of Calgary. And of course, where all these players want to play on the 1st of January in 2020 is the Saddle Dome. Your ticket for the championship final, if you're looking to go, actually works for the...
There's 1 minute of play remaining in the second period.
The final for the Max, and then also for the WHL game between the Hitmen and the Medicine Hat Tigers at 1 o'clock. So if you really want to get some hockey in on New Year's Day, check out the Max final and stick around for a WHL hockey game. What could be better than ringing in the new year with 2 hockey games here in 2020 coming up in only a few nights? But right now, it's the North Stars looking for another goal, trying to regain a 3-goal lead. And we're going to have another penalty here with 28 seconds remaining. And this one is actually going against the North Stars, it looks like. It'll be O'Coin again headed to the box. It is O'Coin back to the sin bin. So the North Stars will finish this period on the penalty kill. Thanks for tuning in here on our webcast. First year we've done this. Having a lot of fun with everybody up here in the booth.
Calgary North Stars penalty number 11, Ethan O'Coin. 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike conduct. O'Coin, unsportsmanlike conduct. Time of that penalty, 19 minutes, 31 seconds.
So an unsportsmanlike penalty here to O'Coin, his second penalty here in the second stanza, as Vancouver has control now. Only 8 seconds remaining. They've got to be quick here. Back out front into the slot. That one goes off a skate. They're going to run out of time. Vancouver will trail the Calgary North Stars by 2, headed into the third period. Shots on goal, 31-13 in favor of the North Stars. They lead 5-3 here at the Max. We'll have the third period after the intermission. Thanks for joining us here at the Max.
Shots in the second period.
Since 1977, Circle K stores have supported youth hockey in Alberta through the Max Midget Hockey Tournament. 41 years later, they're happy to see such inspiring athletes with hustle, heart, and passion continuing the tradition of this incredible tournament. We want to send a special thanks to Circle K convenience stores for their many years of support.
Right back to the action here at Max Bell. Third period. Calgary North Stars and Vancouver Chiefs battling out here on a Sunday afternoon. North Stars on top by a score of 5-3 right now. They remain on the penalty kill, however. O'Coin still sitting for the North Stars for another minute or 9. Lowe now with the puck. Back to the point. Johnson. Johnson with control for the Chiefs. Cross to Hansel. Hansel now as the Chiefs try to set up their power play. Trying to cut this score to 5-4. It's been a 2 or 3 goal lead almost the entire day for the North Stars. That one controlled there. Kicked in the corner. Hansel regaining control at the point. Back across. That one off the post and in. Huge goal for the Chiefs. It's 5-4. We've got a hockey game here, folks. With only 14 shots on net to the North Stars 31. A huge power play goal early in the third period here at the Max Midget Tournament. Vancouver now only down a goal. They are desperately in need of the points in their pool as they are 1-0-1. North Stars are 2-1. Trying to improve to 3-1 and winning the pool and moving on to the playoff format, but still a lot to be decided here this afternoon. Back into the corner. Vancouver with control again.
Chiefs
Here's the goal.
Scored by number 9, Daniel Juka. Assist on the goal goes to number 4, Jeremy Hansel. Juka from Hansel. That was a power play goal. Time of that goal, 46 seconds.
So Juka and Hansel connecting on the power play here with a $1.15 already gone in the third period. Vancouver only needs one more to tie. They've been down since almost the very beginning of the game. The North Stars off to a really quick start, got 2 quick goals, and have led by as much as 3 twice today, but now only lead by 1.
We would like to acknowledge our... The tournament would like to thank the Delta Marriott Downtown. Delta, precisely what you need.
To thank here at the 42nd Annual Max Midget Tournament, helping us bring this great AAA hockey tournament to Western Canada. A Christmas classic held annually here at Max Bell. Vancouver, it's Phillips whistling one wide off the end wall and now regaining control. Fontaine there looking to get control but chipping it up. Now Huxley for the North Stars back into the corner. Picked up there, they slash away at it and they're picked up again by the Chiefs. Chiefs now trying to get some speed but bobbling it a bit as Juka. No one faulting him after a huge goal, cutting this game to 5-4. As I mentioned earlier, there is no overtime, so if this ends in a tie, it will be a tie and both teams will be awarded points. For all the information, please visit Max Tournament online. You can also follow us on Instagram and Twitter. The guy's doing a great job with the Twitter handle. Having a lot of fun with that. A lot of help here. Students from the Mount Royal Broadcasting Program, as well as other institutions, including Lethbridge, their new media program.
The AAA World Invitational Tournament would like to welcome our official...
It's just a true development tournament for broadcasters, players, officials, and of course none of this could be done without the help of all of our volunteers. They've done a tremendous job all week. Full slate of games tomorrow as well.
The tournament would like to thank the Delta Marriott Downtown.
Before we all head down to the Dome for the championship final on New Year's Day. Tickets still available as Foster steps into the draw. He loses that one to the North Stars. They battle for it in the corner. Back to the point. Point shot blocked. That floats just to the wall. Chipped off the wall. That almost goes over the glass but doesn't. Stays in play. as they'll battle for it. The Chiefs and the North Stars battling away here at the 42nd Annual Max Midget Hockey Tournament. They keep it in the zone. Roberts backs off now as Calgary's regained control, trying to get a shot in on there on net. It is blocked, however, and picked up by Vancouver. Chipped out into center ice. They regain control, back into the corner. Play a little bit more in the neutral zone now here in the third period. Calgary has controlled the balance of the play here this afternoon, but only lead by 1 goal here. 5-4 with 16 minutes remaining in the third period. Across center ice, picked up by Vancouver. Calgary doing a good job of boxing them off and keeping them off into the corners, however. Both these teams starting to play more of a structured style here in the third. That one chipped off the wall, back behind the net, controlled by the North Stars goaltender. Calgary coming back into the neutral zone. Nice job there by Vancouver to cut and seal the wall in front of the Chiefs bench. And now they've got the puck again. Losing control, and that one not called offside. Another good chance. That gets out in front. That could have been offside, but we're right on the line here. It looked like they just kept it in. Good call by the official to not blow that one dead, and a really good chance to tie the hockey game there for the Vancouver Northeast Chiefs. Vancouver, one of many cities represented here, including Chicago. The Chicago Mission off to a good start here in the tournament. They look like a lock to make the playoff round, as all 5 pools are whittling down. This is Calgary's last game. Vancouver will have one more contest. Draw now deep inside Vancouver's territory, controlled there by the Chiefs. Back into the neutral zone, chipped off the wall. Here's Vancouver all the way to the net. Weird bounce there as that one actually ends up behind the net. Now it's Hansel at the point. Hansel whistles that one wide. Chipped off the wall as Vela tries to get control, but misses the puck there, and Calgary's going to get a chance to get it back out into the neutral zone. Controlling the puck there before headed for a change was the North Stars. 14:09 remaining here in the third. Puck controlled, back into the corner. Things slowing down here a little bit now as Vancouver tries to chip it off the wall. That cut off the line. North Stars with an opportunity to regain a 2-goal lead. Controlled, back to the point. Calgary seeing that one go off the skate of a Chief and out of play. We'll have another draw.
The Max Tournament Organizing Committee welcomes the Calgary Flames and the Calgary Hitmen, and we thank them for their support of this year's tournament.
Yeah, just great support from the Calgary Flames organization, as well as, of course, the Hitmen. Support of this tournament. It's just a dream come true for a lot of these kids to play in such a high-end tournament in an NHL city. Back behind the net, it's the Chiefs. Looking for it, North Stars getting control, trying to wrap it around there. It is controlled, however, by Callum Tung. Tung came in after the first period.
The Organizing Committee welcomes the Calgary.
Tung hasn't let a goal in since entering the game after the first period. It was a rough first period for Vancouver. And now another face-off inside their zone. Face-off won by the Chiefs. Haven't said that a whole lot today because the North Stars have really controlled the face-off dot. Back into the zone. Chipped away and just back on net and controlled easily by David Guerrero. Back to the action here with 13:10 remaining in the third period. Vancouver with control in the neutral zone. Chipped off the wall, picked up now by Casper. Casper, right defenseman for the Calgary North Stars, with control in his own zone. Back behind the net. Calgary looking to break out, get back out in the zone. Shots on net, 34-14 now for the North Stars, but they only lead by one. 5-4 here in the third period. Picked up there, good hit, and a penalty coming up. This one will go against Vancouver. The North Stars trying to get an extra attacker on net there before the penalty is called. Headed to the box. Will be number 18, Luke Roberts, sitting down for the Chiefs. So Roberts with the penalty with 12:33 remaining here in the third.
Vancouver Northeast Chiefs penalty to number 18, Luke Roberts. 2 minutes
Calgary
for
with
head
control.
contact. Roberts, 2-minute minor head contact. Time of that penalty, 7 minutes, 27 seconds.
So even though they're on the power play, Calgary looks like they've taken a penalty of their own. That'll be a hook. And so there goes the power play. It'll be Nugent headed to the box with 12:16 remaining. So with 1:44 remaining on the North Star power play, they will be shorthanded for 16 seconds here. After the two teams will play 4-on-4 for the next $1.44. Face-off one.
Calgary North Stars penalty, number 17, Marcus Nugent, 2 minutes for hooking. Nugent for hooking, time of that penalty, 7 minutes, 44 seconds.
So Nugent will spend some time in the box as well. Him and Roberts both in the box for Vancouver and Calgary respectively. Vancouver with control on the wall. They dish it back out into the slot area, broken up. Point shot by Vancouver. Calgary really playing with fire here right now, as they've had a handy lead most of the contest, but are struggling now to maintain control, and a little battle by the net there. No call by the official. Controlled in the corner by the North Stars. Juka now for Vancouver. Hansel back out front. Nice pass. Top shelf. What a huge goal. We've got a tie hockey game. For the first time since the first couple minutes of this contest tonight, the North Stars and the Chiefs are deadlocked at 5. A massive goal for the Vancouver Chiefs, who need this win to keep pace with the North Stars in Pool 4 at the 42nd Annual Max Midget Hockey Tournament. Just a great little passing play there by the Vancouver Chiefs. And a timeout's been called. I believe this is going to go for the North Stars, as their coach wants to talk to the guys for the first time all night. They are now tied 5-5.
Since 1977, Circle K stores have supported youth hockey in Alberta through the Max Midget Hockey Tournament. 41 years later, they're happy to see such inspiring athletes with hustle, heart, and passion continuing the tradition of this incredible tournament. We want to send a special thanks to Circle K convenience stores for their many years of support.
Off the Deerfoot here in Calgary for another big game tonight at the Max Midget Hockey Tournament.
Vancouver Northeast Chiefs' 5th goal, his 3rd goal of the game, number 9, Daniel Juka. Assist on the goal goes to number 4, Jeremy Hansel, and number 14, Caden Johnson. Juka from Hansel and Johnson. Time of that goal, 8 minutes, 34 seconds.
So Juka, after a slow start, having a big day here for Vancouver. We're tied 5-5 with 11:22 remaining
Since
in the third.
1977. court.
Picked up there. Calgary battles for it. North Stars coming close to get.
We remind you to stay in your seats at the conclusion of the game. We will present the players of the game from each team with special gifts.
After the first period when it was a 5-2 lead for the Calgary North Stars on top of the Vancouver Chiefs, but now we're tied at 5. With points being so important in this pool stage here at the 42nd Annual Max Midget Hockey Tournament, Vancouver perhaps kept themselves alive with that last goal. 10:50 remaining here in the third period. Here's Huxley down the left side, wraps it around, doesn't get it back out in front of the net. That one goes off the side of the net and regrouped by Vancouver. Vancouver back across the center ice line. In the zone, throwing it out front. That one just chipped wide and picked up again by the North Stars. They'll regroup, coming back out the zone. They come up to center ice. That one chipped off the wall, off center ice and into the corner. Hansel getting control for Vancouver in the corner. Handled it nicely. It's Juka on the wall. Coming back to center ice. Cut off there, however, by the North Stars. Casper now with control. He'll just dump it down deep. Off the wall. Comes back out. And Hansel regrouping now for Vancouver. Smale along the wall. Waiting for it there. That chips off him, but kept in at the line by the North Stars. Casper shifts it back into the corner. Hansel controlling it there for Vancouver. Juka on the wall. Controlling the puck. Looking for some help is Huxley. And now Vancouver gets control of that. Interesting breakout there as they dish it back into the slot area. Traditionally, you'd see that off the wall and back into the neutral zone. It won't matter. That goes for icing. And we're going to have another face-off. We're going to see today come back to haunt Vancouver as Calgary has been very, very good in the draw all day. Nugent took the last penalty for the North Stars. He's back out there at center. Scrambled draw, but comes back to the point for the North Stars. Jones throws that one off the wall, hitting the Max Midget Tournament logo in the corner. And now gaining control is Foster as he throws it out to center ice. It's Myers. Myers down into the corner, throws it back on net. Being controlled there by the Chiefs. Chiefs with control. Cut off now. It's Huxley. Huxley throwing it up in the middle of the ice. Here comes O'Coin on the breakaway. What a huge save by Callum Tongue. Someone's buying him dinner on the team tonight because he's been outstanding since coming into the contest after the first period. Hasn't allowed the goal yet. And they are being badly outshot. 37-17 the shots on net with 9:06 remaining in the third period. The North Stars fight for the puck in the corner. That one goes off the glass, out of play, and we're going to do it again. Officials discussing whether or not this draw is coming back outside the line into the neutral zone. That is indeed what happens. They'll face off in front of Vancouver's bench. Vancouver wins the face-off. They battle for it in the neutral zone. Calgary with the puck as they come across the line. Down into the corner. Shoved off the puck there is McCown and picked up now again by the speedy North Star forward. To the point, Trischuk. That one hit a couple bodies. They battle for it in the crease. Another battle in the slot area. The ref lets that one go. That could have been called a cross-check. We'll see if there's any more penalties here this evening. Nice little play here at center ice by Casper. Casper dishes it back down into Huxley. Huxley with control behind the net. Out into the slot. Big save. Huxley gets the rebound. What a save! Callum Tongue proving his worth. His teammates hugging him inside the crease, doing the splits. What a great save by Vancouver. Face off now, deep inside the zone. That one controlled again, doing the splits. This time on the goal line is Tongue. He's becoming the story of the game here today. Fontaine now back up across ice. It's Vancouver. Juka battling for it there. He loses control. Vancouver regains control, thrown back down to the corner as they slow things down. Icing and offside, both waved off by both linesmen. Control of the puck there in the corner. Vancouver battles for it. Fontaine behind the net. Looking for the opportunity. The North Stars regain control. Nice little breakout there. Puck chipped off the wall. Here's Moore. Moore whistles that one just off the left shoulder of Tongue. Back off the glass. And they'll battle for it in the corner. That could have been called a high stick. It's not, though. They'll let him play. 7:22 remaining here in the third. Vancouver and Calgary battling it out here at the Max. Vancouver and Calgary will also battle it out at the Dome tonight. Flames and Canucks coming up at 6:30. But right now, it's the Midget AAA Stars battling it out here at the 42nd Annual Max Midget Hockey Tournament. Thanks for joining us on our webcast. Brought to you by Circle K Convenience Stores. Longtime sponsor of the Max. I'd like to thank everybody at Circle K, as that one just goes in on the goaltender, Casper, with the point shot. Tongue no problem. 6:38 remaining here in the third. So another face-off inside Vancouver's zone. Vancouver's goaltender having a quick word with the official. Not sure what that's about. As that point shot just whistles wide. You miss the net like that, it comes back the other way. That's exactly what's happened, and Vancouver's got control deep in the zone. 6:23 remaining in the third. We're deadlocked at 5. Back to the point. It's Phillips. Phillips hammers that one wide. Well wide of the net as they battle for it in front of the wall. And now coming across center ice on a 1-on-3 are the North Stars. That one broken up, however. They battle for it at center ice. Smale off the wall. Calgary dishes it off the wall. Picked up on the wall. Coming down there is Westlake. Westlake will get hard on the forecheck. Unable to battle for it there, however, and Vancouver will come out with the puck. The Chiefs throw that to center ice. Smale misses that. They'll go for a change. We'll have to keep an eye on both benches here, as line changes will be so important here. Don't want to take a bad penalty in the third period of such an important hockey game. 5:30 remaining in the third. We're tied at 5. Phillips back up front as Vancouver moves back into the North Star zone. An errant stick on the ice breaks up that play, and it'll be Moore. Moore for the North Stars. Out to Spack in front of the North Stars bench. Off the wall. Chiefs regain control. Nice cross-ice pass as they gain the zone. That shot, ooh, that was really close. Good blocker save, however, by Guerrero. Guerrero's been steady back there. He hasn't had nearly as much work as Vancouver's tandem. He's only had 18 shots on goal today. 43, however, have gone the other way. The North Stars badly out shooting the Chiefs. But the only numbers that matter right now are on the scoreboard here at the Ken Bacco Arena. It's 5-5. Juka take the draw here for Vancouver. He wins it to Vela. Vela, as Juka drives the net. Great face-off there after we've been talking about face-off so much today. Juka not only won that draw, but then drove the net. He almost got the game winner. He battles for it on the wall. Number 9 for the Chiefs. Back into the corner. They fight for it there. It's Fontaine. Fontaine battling with Juka. 2-on-2. Juka coming out with it. Back outside to Vela. Back to Roberts. Roberts with a point shot. That one just goes over the head of the North Stars goaltender. Vancouver almost completed the comeback there, and just electing to slow things down there will be David Guerrero. We'll have another face-off inside the North Stars zone with 4:22 remaining.
The Max Tournament would like to thank Shaw for their support of our event. For all your internet, streaming, or cable needs, please contact Shaw.
Today, But the North Stars come out with the puck. They come out the zone, driving the net, trying to get inside there. Just great mobility there by Vancouver's goaltender, Callum Tung. Jones keeps it in at the line for the North Stars. We're under 4 minutes to play now in a 5-5 draw here in Pool 4 at the 42nd Annual Max Midget Hockey Tournament. We're going to do this face-off again to the right of our broadcast location here at Ken Bracco Arena. It'll be Johnson on the draw for Vancouver. Scrambled draw, controlled by Myers in the corner. Myers kicks it out, controlled by Vancouver behind the North Stars net. Up the wall, Hansel tries to seal that wall, but Huxley wins that battle. It's back into the neutral zone. Jones fighting for the puck there for the North Stars. Huxley picks it up, chips it off the wall. Johnson trying to control that, and boom! What a hit by Myers. So the physicality coming up, and then almost handcuffing Talum are the North Stars. The North Stars captain almost had the biggest goal of the day, as both teams trying to get all the points out of this game. So crucial right now. We're seeing at Father David Bauer this afternoon an 8-1 score. A lot of traditionalists would think they're running the score up, but in this format, goals for and against are important. So you're seeing some high-scoring affairs here at the Max. The North Stars with control inside Vancouver's zone. They lose the face-off. We haven't said that a whole lot today, but they do regain control. Huxley on the wall. O'Coin battles for it. Now here comes Vancouver back out the other way. The North Stars regaining control, and that coming back inside the line, and they'll blow that one down with 3:13 remaining. Still a chance to get down here for this evening's games. 2 more games to go here, and 2 more games to go at Father David Bauer. It's been an awesome week so far here at the Max Midget Hockey Tournament. Excited to be part of it. Just as the players are, I'm sure, right now. But maybe some nerves showing on the bench right now. North Stars still on their feet. The trainer's actually working on one of the players on the bench right now as they regain control and dish back into the neutral zone. Picked up by Vancouver. Vancouver with an opportunity here to regain control. That one chipped back inside the North Stars zone, but Lowe will touch that one, and that one called on the offside with 2:53 remaining. So we'll have another face-off here outside the North Stars zone in this very exciting contest here this afternoon. The floodgates opened early for the North Stars, but Vancouver has sure battled back in this one, tying it up 5-5. Let's see if someone can get a winner. It's Juka off the wall. He cuts inside. Nice little backhand. They lose control. That's underneath Guerrero. He'll hold on to that one. But just about a garbage goal after some beauties
Final
today.
score for Father David Bauer. Saskatoon Contacts 8, Beardy's Blackhawks 2. That's a final score.
So an 8-2 final from the other rink at Father David Bauer here at the Max. 10 goals in each game. Fans getting their money's worth. Vancouver winning the draw. Controlled there at the line. They keep it in. Roberts out there right now on D, trying to control the play. Vancouver throws it back down into the zone. Keeping it in is Vancouver. Point shot. That blocked, chipped off into the corner. Picked up by Prosser. Dish back out to Vela. Vela now. Good shot there, and great rebound control by David Guerrero of the North Stars. 2:12 remaining here in the third period. The 50-50 draw has even climbed to $2,600 here. You can't win that by listening to it on our webcast. Could help you pay your visa off from Christmas holidays, though. Just some great pots, some great support by the fans here in Calgary. Scrambled draw. Vancouver gets back on D as Calgary comes back through the neutral zone. They get control of the puck in the slot. Backhand, scramble inside the crease there. Another chance, and a penalty coming up to Vancouver. It's going to be a cross-checking call. So with a minute 54 remaining, the Calgary North Stars will have the rest of the game on the power play. I think the ref felt like he needed to make that call there, as it was a scramble at the goal mouth. I'd be surprised if we don't see a timeout here. So a tough moment here for Vancouver. It's going to be Hansel sitting down with the cross-checking call with a $1:54 remaining. Shots on goal 44-24 in favor of the North Stars. They win another face-off.
Vancouver Northeast
Back to
Chiefs
Spack.
penalty number 4, Jeremy
O'Coin.
Hansel. 2 minutes for cross-checking. Hansel for cross-checking. Time of that penalty, 18 minutes, 6 seconds.
No traffic there for Spack. That one just goes off the top of Callum Tung's head. Chipped off into the corner. The draw will stay inside Vancouver zone. No timeout yet. They're complaining right now, I think, about who touched the puck last, which will determine where the face-off is. They're saying if it was chipped, then it would come outside, but having a little bit of a meeting here. We're going to talk to the coaches now. It does come outside the zone. So that's an important moment. Calgary North Stars on the power play with an opportunity to win this hockey game. We'll have to start now with a minute 44 remaining in the neutral zone. They do win the face-off, however. O'Coin with control for the North Stars. O'Coin comes across center ice. Into the corner. Nice back check there by Vancouver. They get a chance to clear it all the way down the zone. Fontaine out there for the Chiefs on the penalty kill. As Spack comes across the zone. He beats Fontaine. Back inside. Calgary trying to get one last chance here. See if they can get the game winner. That one's scrambled in front. Good rebound control by Tung. We'll have another face-off with a minute 16 remaining. So face-offs have been so important all day. And the North Stars looking to win another draw here with a minute 16 remaining. Approaching 50 shots on goal. North Stars with control. It's Spack across ice. O'Coin back to the point. Huxley with the shot. Controlled there. Huxley back outside. Controlled by Spack. Point shot. That one whistles wide. O'Coin with
There's
control.
1 minute of play remaining in the third period.
Coming down to the short strokes here. Spack with control. That one chipped up over the net. Tipped by a Vancouver player. They battle for it in the slot. Calgary regaining control. The North Stars. Spack. Outside, drop pass, Huxley, outside shot, that one just chips up and over. We saw an ugly goal in the World Juniors yesterday like that. But that one controlled by Tung. He's been outstanding here today, and Vancouver gets control. It's a one-on-one opportunity. It's Johnson. Johnson back down into Calgary territory. He just about beats Spack. Boy, we've seen one short-handed goal here today. We almost saw another. That puck goes dangerously by Vancouver's bench, but almost hit a Calgary skate. That would have been too many men on the ice. Time ticking down here. 8 seconds. Here's a chance. Vela out front. Chip. Scores! Unbelievable! Vancouver completes the comeback. They lead 6-5 with 4 seconds remaining. Just when you think you've seen it all at the max, a huge goal for Vancouver. 4.2 seconds remaining. And they've got the lead, and they've got those precious points right now. This would be the North Stars' first loss of the tournament. And a dejected North Stars bench as they review the play here. I don't think there's much doubt here, but the officials are talking about this. We'll wait for an official call from the box here. What an unbelievable turn of events. The Calgary North Stars on their home ice with a 5-2 lead at one point. Now trail 6-5 with 4.2 seconds remaining. Timeout has been called by the Chiefs bench. This thing counts.
Charged Vancouver Northeast Chiefs.
And jubilation on Vancouver's bench. Just an unbelievable turn of events. with the power play. Another shorthanded goal, the second of the day, ends in a 2-on-0 for Vancouver and possibly the game-winning goal.
Sixth Vancouver Northeast Chiefs goal, scored by number 10, Christian Lowe. Assist on the goal goes to number 19, Thomas Vella, and number 24, Nico Kamatsola. Lowe from Vella and Kamatsola, a shorthanded goal, time of that goal, 1956.
They win the draw, but it's not going to matter. A battle at center ice. It's Vella. It's not going to matter. A huge win. The Vancouver Northeast Chiefs over the Calgary North Star. 6-5, the final.
18 for a game total of 49. By the Vancouver Northeast Chiefs, 12 for a game total of 25. Final score, Vancouver Northeast Chiefs 6, Calgary North Stars 5. We'll get the players to line up on their blue lines, please, for the presentation of the game All-Stars. Please line up on your blue lines.
Just an incredible turn of events. Shots on goal in the game were 49-25
This
for North
afternoon's
Stars.
game is Mr. Sean Gilbert from the Max Award Committee. From the visiting team, the Calgary North Stars start the game with 1 goal, 1 assist, 22, Brett Huxley.
So Huckley with the game star, him and his brother both on this North Stars team, or sorry, cousin. Have to confirm that with the pros coming up here next. The Canes and the Buffaloes coming up after.
And now we'll
Our
start the
broadcast
game for the
concludes.
Vancouver Northeast Chiefs with 3 goals. Number 9, Daniel Juka.
Daniel Juka with a good day for the Chiefs. I'd like to thank everyone for joining us here on our webcast, the
Ladies and gentlemen,
42nd
the
Annual
tournament
Max
committee
Midget
and
Hockey
Circle K
Tournament.
Convenience Stores, thank you for attending this afternoon's game. We trust you enjoyed the hockey and look forward to seeing you again at the tournament. Next up at 5:15, we have the Lethbridge Hurricanes versus the Calgary Buffaloes.
Teams will shake hands here at center ice, and we'll bid you adieu here from the Max. Look forward to seeing you again here at the Max Midget Hockey Tournament. The final, 6-5, Vancouver over the Calgary North Stars.